Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and today we're playing some historic 100-card Brawl, and we are playing an Angel Tribal deck. Blue-white Angel Tribal with Linvala, Shield of the Seagate as our Angel commander. So this has party. I don't think we can turn on party, but basically it's an Angel, 3 mana that can give our creatures hexproof or indestructible, so it can play around specific removal or board wipes, so something useful in that regard there. So I got a lot of the good Angels in the deck. So if we go like this, we can see we have like Youthful Valkyrie, Resplendent, Righteous Valkyrie, Resplendent, Glorious Protector, Lyra, Baneslayer, Angel Sanctions, Inventions, Grace, Destiny. They're not really creative with these names. Take Angel and put of afterwards. Valkyrie Harbinger, and then like Can't Lose the Game, Platinum Angel. We have a bunch of cards that can also allow us to create copies in like Vizier of the Many Faces, Spark Double. We have Mirror Image and Glasspool Mimic to get extra copies. We have payoffs like Bishop of the Wings, a slight life game theme. We have Authority of the Consuls, Soul Warden, Speaker of the Heavens, Shadow Sphere for our big angels, a couple extra turn spells to try to get them that way, a bunch of ramp, both in artifacts. You'll see like all the artifacts here are cost reducers. A lot of our curve is pretty high. Then we also have stuff like Jubilant Skybonder, that's protection for creatures with flying. You also have stuff like Watcher of the Spheres. All our angels have flying, so it's another way to reduce the cost. And then just some permission, like we have Memory Lapse, Negate, Tail's End, Ephemerate to protect our stuff, and kind of go from there. We also have the Facebook combo, Faceless Haven and Book of Exalted Deeds. We have a Snow package. So it's pretty much the deck. We'll see how it plays out. I haven't really played too much of these more, say, like mid-range piles. We usually go one end or the other, like control or like big ramp. I'm interested to see how this plays out, being a non-green deck where our curve is pretty high. But we're going to be wrapping up some Brawl content this week. I think I have one more standard 2022 deck. And then we will start with historic, new decks for historic come Jumpstart Horizons. It's coming out at the end of the week. So Vannifar, we'll keep this. Really just keeping Vannifar off the table will be good. Give our opponent a hello. If we can, I'd rather cast Amiria's Call. Florahedron. I think I want to get ahead on mana. We'll do white here. Majority of our angels are white, so Banner also is an Anthem effect. Because next turn I can do both this and Angel. So Vannifar is basically Birthing Pod, so it can get you ahead and get creatures. There's a bunch of creatures that have untap ability, so you can chain up. Does this get... except when you have a copyist target creature on the battlefield, except if it was embalmed, the token has no mana cost, it's white, and a zombie as a copy. So it's still legendary. So we can't copy here. Worth noting. I think we're okay for lands here, so let's thin out our deck. We can Angel of Inventions and copy Angel of Inventions. And we're going to fabricate and just put counters, I think. We're taking a big chunk out of them. So if they draw a card here, they can go to 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could copy. We could cast this. I don't think they can kill us. Cool. Can't just beat the Flyers. With the new set coming out, there's another copy effect, or untap effect, that lets them basically go from Vanifar with like a 2 mana spell up to Craterhoof Behemoth at 8 mana. But even in that case, we would have had to lifelink Vigilancers. Playing Trotsani. So another kind of life gain tokeny deck. The mana base is very bad in this hand. We have some ramp, but we can't even really ramp up. I think we're going to take the mulligan here. Okay, we actually can get the Facebook combo. Save this to get Faceless Haven. Got Llanowar. So I think this turn, let's just book here. Next turn I could search for Glory. This makes soldiers and you are a vampire. This takes like names. We gain 3 life, so we make an angel here. Let's go get our Faceless Haven. Get an angel. We can go Reflections of Littjara, and then we can copy Angel of Grace as well, which is kind of cool. We need a bit more mana, because this requires 3. I think we're holding back attacks because they can't flip their land without killing something. They did shock in here, so that's probably Collected Company. Oh, Crush Contraband. Interesting. So no Facebook combo this go around. But we're going to get 2 5/4s at instant speed. So we could kind of surprise block them. Oracle's a good drop. We might need to kill it. Oracle gives them a lot of mana. Card draw here. I think that's largely okay. This also taxes, so if they try to do something like Finale, get some damage that way. Could use this as like a combo enabler if they try to kill us through like Craterhoof. We can reduce our life total to 1. Get them that way there. We could see Trostani this turn. This is an interesting one to play. I feel like there's a lot better options. Even just something like Wilt plays a lot better. The only upside, this exiles for gods, but it seems pretty pricey. We could gain life. Redain has more value to me. They could have some sort of pump effect. So refresher on Mangara. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking, you draw a card. Whenever we cast second spell each turn, they draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So can't do everything there. I think we're just going to poke in here Just a little love tap. Flash in the Angel, get 2 copies. Kind of run out of a bit of gas here. This is also something a mana sink for late game we can exile. It's the best draw in our deck. Herald's Horn, perhaps. Heliod is pretty good. Could see them attack in here. Would love 2 Angels. So now we're just gonna ambush Viper everything. They gain a good amount of life here. So we don't get the bonus, but I think it's still worth just pumping through a bunch of damage here. Basically put them to lethal next turn. Flash Angels seem to do work. I want to just copy like Baneslayer Angel. Okay, opponent digs. We can play around a board wipe. Can also fire up this Faceless Haven. Sure. You have a Wolf Willow Haven. You also have a Paradise Druid. They gained some life, but they dead. More Angels. Alrighty, 2-0 Angels. We didn't disrupt them that much. I think this format, if you have flyers, everybody's doing these low to ground ramp strategies. Look like both games we just won in the air. Opponent did have to take off a turn of 4 mana, but they kind of got ahead of some value, having both Shapers out. Madrotha will be a good test. Madrotha is usually a tough matchup. We got absolutely dumpstered the other day. Keep this. Nice curve. Bishop of Wings. I think we want to go up to... So the earlier we get Replicating Ring out, the better. Okay, Heartless Axe fine. These decks tend to be heavier on control elements. They're also playing the Gyruda Companion, so Reanimator sub-theme. This fuels Muldrotha, so there's a lot of synergies with this deck. I think we're okay for lines here. I could flash this in, which I think is what we do here. So priority could be given because of Mind Stone. So So I can foretell. Let's just do that. We don't get like crazy synergy in our deck with the Glorious Protector. We're also just not pressuring Muldrotha hard enough here. They don't have anything in their graveyard, but they can start looking to Gyruda. They kept the mana open as well. Can I flash my Angel in? Can I flash my Angel in? I want to flash in my Angel. Yeah, they're just hard Sultai control. They'll likely have many forms of removal for Platinum Angel. They usually will recycle things like Ravenous Chupacabra, Bindings of the Old God. What else? They have the 5 mana Sacrifice, Discard, Reanimate, Eldest Reborn. Yikes. Yikes. This also shuts off our Replicating Ring. We are flooding quite a bit. So I have Platinum Angel, which doesn't do a whole lot. I'm hitting them for 7. Platinum Angel gains me a life. They do have to prioritize attacking it or killing it. Let's just drop Platinum. Our deck, how we constructed it, it's more tribally synergy, so we don't really have a lot of removal. So this Vorinclex is going to run pretty unchecked here. Crawling Barrens gets double counters, so it quickly escalates. Grizzly Salvage, fantastic in this deck, so what they hit? Fibblethip and Marley free. So, not like over the top cards. If they don't have clean removal, because we can protect with Linvala a couple times. Field of Ruin is annoying. This is just you and creatures you control. So I think we... One, two, three, four, five. So my concern is they have removal. They can kill my Platinum Angel. I can't recast Linvala. I could fire this up, but I think... Let's go to attacks. 7 in the air. Just play out Hall. Pass turn. So now they have to decide with Field of Ruin which of our creature lines they want to kill. There's options for both. Arguably with Fibblethip, I think if I was them, I would take out the Cave. Yeah, the Cave being evasive. We are okay with blue. We'll get a snow. Mind Stone also is basically early ramp for Muldrotha, and then late game you're able to just keep cycling it, so it's card draw in the form of ramp. So there's a lot of really cool synergies in this deck. So Binding comes down. Take action. We're going to do Indestructible here. This way I can block. Saiga's trigger twice with Vorinclex. See what they want to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they don't have enough with Binding to do it all. Soak up 1 point of damage at least. Create 2 non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible till end of next turn. So what's the worst they hit off Gyruda? I think it's this. We gain the life. And we threaten lethal. Because even if they kill Platinum Angel now, we're in a good spot. Black base sweepers, unless they have something like Languish. Languish destroys us, but we're losing to Languish anyways. It gets around Linvala. Got him! Racing of Vorinclex. Let's give this one more go. Who needs removal? Just throw down 4/4 flyers, smack them in the air. This is going to be interesting. Clothis. Clothis will kind of offset their life total. This hand's very slow. I'll keep this hand. We need another white source, but Authority's decent. Also, having these big bodies, green, like red, green is going to have a hard time dealing with it. Clothis is usually built more in a controlling manner than an aggressive manner. Also, this allows us to get rid of Indestructible, so if they animate Clothis, we can get them in combat potentially. Sure. Also, this is going to just be annoying with priority. Cool, we got the white mana as well, so there's a battlefield or exile card, yeah. You get better later. We might still play this out. We'll see what we get. So treasure map. I could just start like outpacing because this is at the beginning of your upkeep if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total. Yeah, especially with memory lapse. I think that's our plan. That also screws up treasure map scries. So we start at 25, we need to get to 40 life for Angel of Destiny alt WinCon. Solemn. That lets them ramp, but do I care about it? Probably just let them do this. This also sets them that their scries don't particularly work. Got a Heliod. Sounds good to me. It's going to be harder for them to deal 5 damage here. We're just going like solo Linvala this game. Sure. Sure. So they're juicing up. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain that much life at the beginning of your end step if you have at least 15 or more life. So land is technically lethal. Just because of Angel's second ability. Oh, I didn't even realize that. We could have attacked in with Heliod. My bad. I misplayed that, because then I should have also put counters on Resplendent Angel. It's fine. Angel of Destiny on its own. They need like Star of Extinction, which looks like that's the case. So take action. Resolve. Let's go indestructible. So they had the exact like answer typically. Still in a really good spot though. Turn two turn clock. Them blowing up our land is a bit annoying. Also, it's just being stuck on 4 lands. They got a scry here. They need a 5 damage spell. They keep top decking just the exact answers. Props to the opponent. Cindervines. They have Clothis. Okay. That's fine. We need a land. Honestly, even at this point, even just like a crappy creature does some work. So they can play out something like Cosmos Elixir. Bala Ged's actually really nice because they get to get Star of Extinction back. If we hit a land though, what we can do is with them playing Star, I can float the mana, then flash an Angel of Grace. Let's just go. It's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Ah, we can just flash this in on end step and then play both of these. There's not many instant speed 4 damage. We also have quite a bit of time to catch up. No more land destruction though, please. We have Mizzix Mastery, Flame Sweep. Yeah, so they're an Enchantress build. They can overload Mastery next turn. Jeez. Just all the lands. Still think we're okay? Sure. So what we do, we flash an Angel of Grace, play Angel of Destiny, Angels trigger, do their things. They're likely to target this Hall of the Storm Giants. Sure. Do your thing, opponent. Okay, so that resolves. That resolves. That resolves. Flame sweep to each creature without flying. I just want to make sure I don't pass through my phase here. This game's interesting. We are killing it early. Okay, they're pretty much out of mana now. So they are heavy, like, kind of land destruction. We could have waited. The annoying thing here, though, is where we don't have lethal anymore unless we top deck a land. Them destroying 2 lands is actually annoying. Wow, and they hit Chandra too. So we got punished there. So I should have waited. Turns them blowing up all our lands is kind of cruddy. Alright, that's what I got. Show me what you got. They eat our Angel. Wow. Okay, well. Opponent harder to the cards, harder than us. every specific answer they needed on curve, or like in that spot, they hit. Props to them. But overall, the deck was pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed. We could probably add some more removal, potentially some more card draw. We saw those games where we just kind of flooded out or just didn't have much going. But if you want to beat people in the sky, you want to play Angels, definitely something to try out. Appreciate everyone stopping by today. And as always, if you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And hope to see you in the future. Thanks for watching.